we're back.
Hello everyone, I'm Joel,
I'm Stan.
and it's a Monday.
It is Monday.
It's a Monday. Next Monday from our last recording of this.
It's definitely, yeah.
It's, as we were saying, sort of chilled gaming.
Chill games on Monday.
Chilled games on Monday is also always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think...
We can see now how the people have sort of taken the thing and started to use it to make their own cities.
Okay. This game is Journey.
Mm-hmm. And we've just finished stage 1 and opening.
Sweet.
And yeah, we had a very nice discussion last week about recording on your own.
Yeah, we were saying how, like, it's always fun to just record with other people. I think that's the main thing that keeps me going to record YouTube.
I think it's really fun. Like,
yeah, there's one thing. There's playing games. Obviously, we all really enjoy doing. I would like to see that a YouTuber sort of like storing memories, if that's a thing. Saying, it's sort of, you're enjoying playing with your friends, and you can always say, "Oh, remember that time playing?"
yeah,
you know,
you got it.
You've got that episode to record.
Yeah.
So we're not just much doing it as to entertain people, and get
We're to
likes
entertain ourselves.
Yeah, which sounds really bad, but
No one else.
and I love doing thumbnails.
Thumbnails for
That
this.
generally is one of my. That's what
Well-
that I don't know. It like I've always
Well-
been like an arty person. I've always really enjoyed doing graphic design and stuff. I think the great thing about it is like trying to improve on what you do, and I definitely think like channel art has improved a lot since the start.
Just look at this. Oh,
It's so
nice.
beautiful. I know.
So great. Like
See?
from an art sort of.
Some art. Yeah, that's
An
why I
art
can
standpoint.
appreciate this game a lot.
I like it for the soundtrack. I think a game's got to have a some game soundtrack I really like sort of get into. Like,
Yeah,
I feel that games have sometimes got to have a really nice.
I think sometimes they are better.
If a game has a
soundtracks
good
than
soundtrack,
movies.
it really improves them.
Yeah. I think that's also something that I didn't quite like about Halo 4 way back. I didn't really feel like I connected.
Oh
like,
yeah, like I don't know, it just didn't have the same heart. Like the third
Yeah.
one was about like finish the fight, end it all. Oh, we're still here.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we'd finish
I
this.
know. I think they should have just dropped the Covenant. As much as like that's what Halo is.
Yeah, that that felt like the end of a chapter there.
I think they should have sort of maybe introduced some other alien race or something other than the Prometheans, because I didn't like them.
Well, no, because what I thought with them, they sort of the whole like lore of the Prometheans have been built up about how badass they are.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they can just be murdered en masse pretty easily, I guess.
Yeah, they were quite difficult to kill, but not really.
Nothing much of a challenge.
Yeah. Hopefully, I think they're gonna reuse them because it must have cost a lot of money for them to design
Art
them.
design, yeah.
They can't just drop it now, so we'll probably expect to see them in the next game, probably.
I never finished Halo 4.
You know. Oh yeah, we got through it together.
Yeah, because we started playing on Legendary, and I sort of never.
We got to the bit where he meets the librarian, and she gives him his powers, and then you like
I can't even
nuke
remember
something.
that.
We did it just before it like. Yeah.
It's all become a total blur.
It was that mission where remember it was that massive elephant mammoth thing, that massive vehicle that we sort of just stood in.
I think so. Honestly, it's a blur.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Though even then, that was 2012.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't. Was it 2012?
2012, yeah.
God, it's ages ago.
It's 2015 now, which is just
Time. Yeah.
3 years ago. That
was mad.
how. That doesn't make any sense at all. Like time flies.
So the last Halo was in 2012.
Yeah, the last legitimate Halo was in 2012.
God damn. Wait, which was first? The Halo Youth Combat Evolved Remastered.
Or Halo 4.
Yeah.
It was the remastered. Basically, what happened was Reach came out, I think, in 2010 or 2011.
Okay.
I think it was 2010. I got my Xbox in 2011.
Really?
Mhm.
I got mine.
I got my 360 in 2011.
The games I remember the games I got with mine was Tomb Raider Underworld and James Bond Casino Royale.
Oh yeah.
No, Quantum of Solace.
I love that one. I love that game.
It was-
Matty loves that game.
Yeah,
too.
it was actually quite fun. I just remember like being blown away. They had like iron sights.
Yeah, I used to play that on the Wii.
Oh,
I was
Wii.
I was a Wii player for a
Oh
long
yeah, same.
time.
I was totally a Nintendo. Actually, I don't know. I was GameCube for quite a lot, and then I went to and then I changed over to like PS2.
Yeah.
So I sort of did a lot of that, and then I think I got a Wii, and then I went to Xbox. I think that's what sort of my console cycle.
Basically, what happened to me was I had the original Xbox, and I always used to play that.
Oh really?
It was sort of like it got stale because they just stopped making games for it for a long time.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
As soon as the 360 came out, they just like slowly.
Oh really?
My dad didn't like the look of the 360 back then because he thought, you know, shooters and stuff, and for my child, it's not a good thing.
God
So
damn.
he got me a Wii, which
I think that was the sort of same way I went as well.
yeah, and I don't regret it. I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
playing
Wii was a lot of fun. I was like crazy when I got the Wii. Like imagine that, because it was the console.
I got it the year Super Mario Bros. Wii came out.
Really?
New Super
I got it
Mario
like
Bros.
the year that. Remember that Christmas year, like
Oh, yeah,
that Christmas when it was like the console to get.
Yeah, everyone had it.
I remember like my dad got it for me. I was like, this is just like I got it for Christmas, and I was like, my mind
Motion
was blown.
control.
Like I was like, what are we boxing? What is this?
We it was kind of ironic, really. We got it because my grandparents gave my cousins a PS3.
Oh really?
And yeah, and so they gave us they felt like quite guilty, you know.
Yeah.
The one set of cousins got it. Anyway, so they said that they would they'd give us one of our desired console for free.
Oh really?
Which, to be fair, is a bit of like
Yeah.
the PS3 compared to the Wii, probably a lot different. But yeah, and then I eventually just bought a 360. Oh yeah, what were you saying? Going back, yeah, I think it was like Combat Evolved Anniversary came out. I think that was like the first proper game I got, and then I got Halo 4 the next year, I think.
Really? Alright. See, yeah, I think I went Wii for a long time, and that was like... I grew up on GameCube, pretty much. And to be fair, I think that's a pretty good way to grow up on.
Yeah,
because
no,
the
that was
GameCube
awesome,
was a
yeah.
great console. You had some really good games on that. But like, whenever I try to rethink back to my sort of childhood gaming sort of experiences, I can just remember just sort of like, I spent about many hours just sort of wondering where the hell to go.
Yeah.
Like, because you couldn't. It was sort of, there wasn't tutorials. Well, like there was tutorials, but like I didn't really grasp.
I didn't. I was the same. I had Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh yeah, I was literally about to mention Simpsons Hit and Run.
I spent, I think, 3 months on Homer Simpson's mission.
Really?
Yeah. And I didn't do any of the real missions.
Oh god,
I
tanked that game. Like I just went.
I spent 3 months on the same bit, not doing anything, driving around.
Just kicking kids as they
Yeah.
sort of went around.
But obviously, back then, when you're like really young, that kind of is amusing. That can keep you going. Yeah, I don't know. I could play Club Penguin for hours, and there was nothing to do there.
I played a lot of Club Penguin and RuneScape.
Oh, RuneScape, love RuneScape.
Apparently, it's actually they've finally done it. They've got it to download it now.
What?
You
Really?
got to download it now. Like.
Oh, really? It's not.
Remember
like a
we were
browser.
like I remember like it was fabled that one day it would be downloaded, not
Yeah.
played on browser. I was like, oh my god, like it'd be insane then. Like RuneScape 2,
Yeah.
it was insane. My young mind was just blown by this concept. And then when it finally came, like, and someone just said to me the other day, oh yeah, you got to download it now these days.
It's like,
I was
why?
What? When?
I loved that game. I've got to say that I spent a lot of time on Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. I used to just stand underneath the, in the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I used to just stand underneath the tables and just throw snowballs at the people who claim they are the owners.
Oh yeah. They
Like, you always have someone going there going, I am the owner of this place, and I just throw snowballs at them. They get really angry.
You'd always have that kid who's like, "Would you like some pizza? I'll go get it." It's like, you're not gonna give me
I'm still
pizza.
waiting for my goddamn pizza.
Yeah, I know. I'm still
To
waiting.
this day. Wait, how far is that one? I think we've got to end there.
Yeah, are we gonna end there? That's cool.
Excellent. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week, Monday.